What's good, people? It's your man DL Saint. How y'all doing out there? I hope all is well on your end. Definitely good on mine. Just sitting here reflecting as I do daily, waiting for my daughter to get out of school. Wearing my G.I. Joe t-shirt because you know DL Saint is a real G.I. Joe. That's where the nickname came from. When I was in basic training, and you ask anyone who's been in the military, you're gonna get a nickname. So in basic training, they called me St. Louis because my last name is Lewis, which got shortened to Saint, right? Which was hilarious. I was St. Louis from Cincinnati. We had a dude we called Motown who was from LA. We had a guy that we called Hollywood who came from Austin, I think. Just straight out of the movie Private Ryan. That's just how it is in real life. So anyway, I love networking. It's always been my thing since high school. Shout out to Rebecca C. Webb, our counselor, who taught us how to network our junior and senior year in high school. She taught us the importance of it and basically showed us how the world works through networks. And because of that, I really got into politics. I love politics. I love politics at every level. I love it at the local level. I love the way children politic in school and middle school and high school. I love the way we politic at work, in the workplace. I've already spoke on unions. You know, that's politicking at a big level depending on what type of union you belong to. I belong to a pretty strong union, so we were real serious about ours. Shout out to NACA, National Air Traffic Controllers Association. AFL-CIO, we getting it done. But the politics that I see in Washington, D.C. now, and even at the state level, that's different. That's not the type of politics that I love. That's not getting things done, right? We have people in D.C. who swear an oath to support and defend the Constitution, to represent you, right? You, the people who voted to send them there, they work for you. They are accountable to you if you vote, which everyone should vote, right? And everyone should be involved, and they should hold people to account. What's going on in D.C. to me is a form of terrorism. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Both sides, all sides, Republicans, Democrats, right? Liberal, conservative, independent, whatever. They're not holding up their oath. They're not doing what they're supposed to do for our country. This is a great nation, right? I keep hearing this talk about a civil war. This is ridiculous. People are upset and people want answers, and they're not getting any answers. What are they getting? Right? They getting game from the people they sent to Washington. These people gaming them up, hyping them up, telling them exactly what they want to hear so they can stay there. And they just churn up all this BS. It's not right. America is not as bad as people will make it out to be. You go online, you go on YouTube, you go on Facebook, you go wherever you go to get your news. And what are you reading? All this doom and gloom. Right? All this doom and gloom is coming out of D.C. Kamala Harris made a statement allegedly that the January 6th attacks are equivalent to the attack the Japanese did against us at Pearl Harbor. The Japanese attack at Pearl Harbor. That's absolute bullshit. You know what I mean? Kamala, stop it. Stop it. That I don't care. A sovereign nation attacked us unprovoked, right? And they hit us hard. That's what happened December 7th, 1941. That's what happened, right? The Imperial Navy attacked us. It was a brilliant plan, right? And they executed to the highest, right? It cost them, though, within a couple years, they were decimated. Right? They paid big within a year, the Battle of Midway. So no, it's not the same. It's not even close. How dare you say something like that, Kamala? You should know better. Right? And the people on the right, come on now, we know what they're doing is no different. They're just as bad. And I'm not saying all of them, but the ones we see on TV, right? And all those politicians that we know, that we talk about every day, the household names, they all get money. You want to get to the root of all evil? It's the money. They all getting paid and they're there forever. Professional politicians should not be a thing in America. It is a duty. It should be hard work. Having to come to a compromise on things. You shouldn't want a supermajority just so you can get some law passed. It shouldn't be that way. You know, Republicans, shame on you for, I'm going to get a president and I'm going to get a majority in Congress, the House and the Senate, so we can steamroll our appointed judges. And if we got a president on the other side, we're not even going to allow them to appoint a judge. And I'm talking about Supreme Court judges. That's just wrong. Y'all gotta stand up on that, man. That's wrong, all of us. You know, people keep asking me, yo, Saint, you sound like a Republican. You sound like a Democrat. You sound like a liberal. You sound like a conservative. I sound like me. I'm an American. I'm airborne. I'm a guy who put his life on the line for this country. That's how serious I take it. And yeah, this country hasn't been great to me as an African American, as a black man in America. I dealt with all that too. But guess what? On the other end, it's been really great with opportunities that I was afforded. Opportunities that led to a great life for me. Yeah, I had to perform, but I got the shot. Right? So as bad as America can be, America can also be one of the greatest places to live on planet Earth. And I know because I've been around the planet a little bit. I see what it's like in other places. Right? So you elected officials out there, do your job. Do your duty. And if you're not going to do your duty, stand aside so someone else can. Yo, let me know what y'all think, man. DL Saint. I'll talk to y'all later.